love someone way that I'm loving you. I'm just kidding. Hey guys, I am Alexis Marie Blasian, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. TheRealBlasian, TheRealBlasian, that's what it is. Put it in the description below, I promise. Just tweet me and come follow me and all that fun stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this new channel if you haven't already, and tell me what else to make videos about. So before I start the mixed girl tag, so I went to Chick-fil-A this morning, and then it made me think about this one time that I went to Chick-fil-A before school. Now, before I tell you that part, I have to make sure you guys understand what Steak and Shake is. It's a restaurant. Google it if you need to. All you need to know is that they have sweet teas that are huge for $1. And so one morning when I was in high school, my mom took me to Chick-fil-A in the morning to get breakfast. And I ordered a sweet tea, and the total, they told her the total, and then she looked at me, and she was like, "This ain't fucking Steak and Shake." And it was the funniest thing ever. I think it's kind of like a you had to be there thing, but it's hilarious. Let's start with the mixed girl tag. Isn't that why you're watching? Okay, so question number 1. I have them all on my phone. What are you mixed with? I am black, white, and Filipino. I don't know exactly what white I am. I mean, because I never really try to remember, which I probably sound really dumb, but it's just that whenever people ask, I just say white. But I believe I have a little French and German and something else in there. Honestly, I don't know. I'm Filipino. My grandmother is from South Leyte, and my dad is black. We are Zulu African. Don't know anything about Zulu, the Zulu tribe or anything. Question number 2. What ethnicity have you often been mistaken for? Something just fell on its own. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I don't know. People usually mistake me for Spanish. Some type of Hispanic ethnicity. I honestly, I don't know. But that's pretty much it. People would say that I'm like Chinese when I'd say I'm Asian, because people automatically assume all Asians are Chinese for some reason. Why? I don't know. Question number 3. Is your hair curly or straight? It is clearly straight. I'm just kidding. My hair is curly. It's kind of like a weird curly though. When I was younger, my mom used to put those chemicals in my hair, like just for me, kids and stuff. Oh my gosh, that ruined my hair. I had like one side of my hair was kind of like straightish, frizzy, curly-ish for the longest time, and then the other side was curly. Ridiculous. Was coming from different backgrounds challenging growing up? Yes, it definitely was. I lived in areas where it was like mostly black people, mostly white people. My black friends, I would never be black enough for them, and my white friends, I was never white enough for them, and I had a couple Asian friends, but they seemed to be okay with me. Asians are pretty cool. Just gotta say it. I mean, Asians, pretty freaking awesome. Which backgrounds do you embrace the most? Black and white? Honestly, I just don't even know how to answer that. I mean, I feel like I kind of embrace them all. I love all that I am. I love that I'm white, I love that I'm black, and I love that I'm Asian. I'm like a panda, really. I am a panda, black, white, and Asian. I actually have a panda on my card, like my credit card, and one time, well, a lot of times I'll hand my card to somebody and they'll be like, "Oh, this card's so cute," and I'll be like, "Yeah, it's just like me," and then I'm sure they're thinking like, "Ugh, this bitch, she's so stuck up." But then I have to be like, because I'm black, white, and Asian, and the panda's black, white, and Asian. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm cute, I promise. Have you ever been teased for being different? I've been teased for a lot of things: for being short, for being skinny, for having a big head, for having a big nose, having a big bottom lip. A lot of things. My scars, everything. Like, I've never been able to just live, you know? People have always had something to say about me, and I guess that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I I've been singing way too much and I cannot even sing. Regarding my race, yeah, when I was younger, in like 7th grade, there was this kid, his name was Patrick, and he would always make fun of me because I'm Filipino, and he'd call me Filipinas. He probably didn't mean to hurt me, but it did upset me a little. It was just annoying every day. Filipinas, 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 and it's not even that funny. At one point, I wore this shirt to school when I was in like middle school, and it was this white shirt that my mom had got me. I thought it was really pretty because it was like it was kind of like a regular just t-shirt, and it was white, but it was like this really stretchy material. It was really cute, and it had rhinestones on it that said black is beautiful. And I really liked that shirt, and I was excited to wear it. I wore it to school, and like when I got there, I think it was my best friend at the time or somebody. I know she said something, but somebody else said, other people said things too about me not really being black. And because they kept, like, everybody kept telling me, like, you're not really black, like, you don't act black, and blah blah blah, stuff like that. Throughout the day, I was just so self-conscious. Like, I didn't know what to do about the shirt because it was on me. Like, it said black is beautiful. Like, what am I supposed to do? Apparently I'm not really black, so I'm embarrassing myself by wearing this shirt. So I like picked off the rhinestones so that it just would say beautiful on it, which is so stupid. It was a cute shirt. I picked them off after my mom bought me the shirt, and it was all because of what people said to me. And I had to walk around throughout the rest of the day with a shirt that just said beautiful on it. You could tell that like the rhinestones were taken off and stuff, and you know, that was just a really low moment in middle school for me, I guess. I had this best friend, and her family was incredible. They were always nice to me. They kind of treated me like I was family. But I really don't think that she meant anything by it. I honestly think she just felt like that's what I would have wanted. But just so you know, I would have preferred to have the White Swan Lake Barbie. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I can only have black dolls. Love you guys still, and thank you for everything that you ever did for me. But come on, I don't have to have black dolls. That's all I'm saying. Growing up, because my hair was like poofy and stuff, people would kind of like, people liked to play with my hair when I was younger, but as I got older, and people got older when they start getting mean, I remember this kid same kid, Patrick, he used to like throw erasers in my hair, and he thought it was the funniest thing ever because when he'd throw it in there, it'd just be gone. Really, it wouldn't be gone, it'd like fall out or it'd be stuck in there or something, but you know, my hair was like really frizzy back then and big because I didn't know what to do with it. My mom didn't really know how to care for it because her hair's different than mine. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? Yes. Actually, I forgot to tell you a story. This is actually the story of basically how I got TheRealBlasian as my name. How I basically became TheRealBlasian was, I have it on my phone. I actually typed up a story a long time ago about how it happened. And it became like a bad thing. Like, she used it as a term to kind of like bring me down because it made me feel bad. People would talk about how my eyes are so squinty when I smile, so I would try not to smile. And that's one thing that made me hate my smile, aside from the fact that I have super chubby cheeks, was the fact that my eyes got really squinty and it made me look Asian, and I was really ashamed of being Asian because of the way that people made me feel about me being Asian, or Blasian. When I moved, I went to a new school, and people all of a sudden thought I was pretty, and I don't know, it was weird. Everybody would be like, you look like a Barbie, you look like a Bratz doll, you look like a doll, blah blah blah. And this was like the first time I'd ever get that, was when I had moved. And I'd get it when I went to Walmart, when I went to Taco Bell, when I went to school. It was just the weirdest thing ever. So that's when I started calling myself the Blasian Barbie. I wasn't copying Nicki Minaj, I promise. I just decided to be the real Blasian because while I am technically Blasian, although I also have white in me, I just took the phrase and made it into something that I was okay with. Because if I called myself it, then I can't be ashamed. Question number 7. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? I definitely have a lot growing up. Told you guys a few stories. I'm sure that there's plenty more that I just haven't mentioned or I've forgotten or whatever. But yeah, it can be really hard. But, you know, that's life. All of those things really just made me feel shameful for being me. And that's kind of one of the worst things you can let somebody do to you is make you ashamed of yourself. You should never let that happen. Do you feel that being mixed has its benefits? It can. Um, I get to have people guess what I am. I get to try to fit in with different people, and it kind of is. I would think it'd be a little bit easier for me because, you know, I have experience in all of those cultures, so I can kind of fit in easier than some people. What makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? I'd probably say the fact that we're kind of like the future. You know, like back in the day, people, there were not mixed people, and people frowned upon that, and some of the races even just despised each other. So we're kind of like a production of love and being able to come together, and I don't know, I love mixed babies. They're like the cutest. I can't believe some people are still like, I would never want my daughter to get with a black man and have no kids. Like, I promise those kids would be super, super cute. They might even have some blue eyes and a tan. You don't want that? I'm just saying, I don't understand. Mixed babies are so freaking cute, and they get to have a little part of different cultures in them, and you get to learn about different things and have it be a part of you versus just having one thing. It's kind of exciting. It kind of gives you a different outlook on the world because you get to be as diverse as you are. Any advice to someone who struggles with their multiracial identity? Embrace it, because it's who you are. You cannot change what you are. Don't go around saying you're something else or that you're not what you are. Just be okay with it. You have to accept it, because it's never ever going to change. It's just not. And I guarantee there's going to be somebody who finds that perfect. They're going to think that you're the most beautiful thing in the world, the most handsome thing in the world, and that what you are is exactly what they want. Never be ashamed of who you are, and never let somebody make you feel bad because you're not the same as them, because we're not supposed to be the same. We're all supposed to be different. And there's beauty in each and every one of us, even if we're not mixed. Don't let people make you feel bad about anything, because it is your life. It is your body. You're always going to look the way that you do. You're always going to be a beautiful little mixed girl or boy or whatever, you know? And there's nothing to be ashamed of. I love mixed people. I love people who are not mixed. We should all just love each other. There's no reason for us to put each other down or to hate each other or anything. It just makes things harder on everybody. It helps nobody to be hateful. But I promise you, love helps everybody. It never hurts anything. When you love one another, you guys can get along, and why not be friends? You'd be missing out on this person that might be really lovely, and you would just never know. Right? Is a good thing. It's never a bad thing. I find that I like people more who are more okay with being themselves and who are different. I don't like the norm. I don't like people who try to be one way because they want to be like everybody else. You should never do that, and you won't be happy doing that. So, that being said, that is my mixed girl tag. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any other ideas for a video, make sure you comment them below. Let me know in Twitter, Instagram. Follow me there. Subscribe, like, do whatever else you gotta do. And I will be talking to you again hopefully next week. Love you guys. Bye.